What's up, everybody? It's Stephen A. Williams with Making Money with Stephen A. Williams on YouTube, and let's level up your business. Now, and in today's training, I like to call it a training because I think that everything that we do, or not everything, but there's a lot of lessons that we have to learn to keep moving forward in life. And I focus on business, and even though what I focus on with business will actually help you in your life. And I was in line this past weekend. I don't know if you're a fan of bodybuilding, but most of the times when you have a person that was at the top of their game in any sport or business or anything, people just know their name. And Ronnie Coleman, you can look him up. He was on top for a long time in the bodybuilding world. And while I was in line, there was a young lady and her father was in line right in front of me, and it was like I was in line for more than 3 hours. And the father's daughter, the guy's daughter, she's a bodybuilder, and she's trying to get herself, in shape and to do the things that some of the other female bodybuilders are doing. And she had asked, me, she was like in a way asking me questions about Ronnie to get my opinion. And it was really to give an opinion on what she's probably doing to get herself into shape to either be able to compete or just to be, because she just wants to be with that bodybuilding type body. And I had said, well, one of the things that I've learned, and I told him that I'm not a bodybuilder, but I'm a business person. And I think that some of the principles of building a business would also work with bodybuilding. And so let me kind of give you some of what I had told her that she should be thinking about when going after her dreams as a bodybuilder. And then for you, because we talk about business here, what you should be thinking about as a business. It all really relates. And I said that what you have to really start doing is stop competing with yourself. If you're going to be on top of anything, at the top of the game of anything, you have to stop competing with yourself. What most of us do, and I include myself in this, is that we think that we're in competition with other people. Now, you may be, or we are in a sense, in competition with other people, but the other people don't hold us back from being the best that we can be. We hold ourselves back from being the best that we can be. So let me illustrate it here. And what I had said to her is like this, and I didn't have my board there, so don't think that I had a board to be able to explain it. But I want to explain it this way. Maybe you'll see. And then this person, I'm going to do like this. Forgive my drawing. And I'll explain why this person looks like this. We'll still put a smile on their face. Look like a snowman, don't it? So what I said is that these three people are you. Imagine that you have this is you, this is her, in the middle. This is who you are now. This is, and I had said like the lazy person. This is the person that's lazy, and this is who you want to be. And the reason why I made this person here look like this is because both of these would move into this person on who you want to be. Just because you change and become someone else does not mean that you leave yourself. It just means that you're more focused on being this person. But you can always go back to these. We see that a lot with people where they get to a goal and then they go backwards. Like you see that even with people that are in sports. So I said that this is who you are now. This is who you want to be. And then this person over here is the lazy you. And what you're doing is you have to compete against yourself to not focus over here. That you have to stay focused over here. And I was like, well, let me give you some examples. Have you ever woke up? Because she said that she gets up in the morning and goes to work out at like 9 in the morning. So I said that, have you ever woke up and not wanting to work out? Of course you wake up, you not want to work out. Have you ever thought that maybe you're working out and you're just not seeing the result that you want to see? Of course, and that could, you people that do a lot of things when they're trying to build to something, you don't see the result instantly, so you end up focusing more over here. And then I said that also this individual right here is more susceptible to outside interference. So if you have other people here that are negative, that are saying, who do you think you are? And they're putting a lot of pressure on you. They're like, hey, why don't we just go out to the club? Or why don't we go do this? Because she's a young lady, so maybe her friends want to say, hey, let's go party. Let's go do all of this stuff. And it just makes more focus on this lazy person. And what I said, what you have to do is you have to compete against yourself to be this person. And the way to compete against yourself to be this person is to just focus on who you want to be. Now, that sounds a lot easier said than done. A lot easier said than done. But I've came up with a formula. That will actually make a huge difference in people's lives. It's made a difference in my life. Is that there is a way that is almost just, I would say, guaranteed. If you put it into action, there is a way that you will be able to focus more on who you want to be and to do away with all of these people, to do away with, or to, I don't want to say do away, because you're going to always have this inside of you, but to start to push away that laziness and start to see that you're changing over to this person of who you want to be. I'm going to give you that formula, but to get that formula, what I want you to do is to click the Learn More button below this video, because this is something that I share within my program, this exact formula. It will blow your mind. I guarantee that if you use this formula and you do it exactly the way that I tell you to do it, that you will see changes in your life, I would say within 24 hours. So click the Learn More button